Hey everybody, and welcome to the next episode of Epic ARMA, and boy is it a special episode. Welcome to Scarif, people. And what is this? When did they add Scarif? Well, my friends, I received a new version of the Star Wars mod for ARMA, and I have some more good news, namely that the mod will get a release on Steam quite soon in June. One of the creators actually contacted me and said that they are aiming for a release between 7th and 10th of June on Steam, and they want to use my channel kind of as a spokesperson. So they gave me a few links that you can visit. You can, for example, visit the official Twitter of the mod, and you can check out previews, information, ask questions over there. So definitely expect a lot more Star Wars Epic ARMA videos coming over the next few days to kind of show you what's out there. There are really cool updates, like there's lightsabers in there now. There are new alien races like the Geonosians, new planets like Felucia, a lot of new cool stuff. The creators also asked me to make a showcase video, just showcase all the new stuff that's in there. You can expect that Sunday. Up until then, there will just be regular scenarios that are new with the new version. So yeah, I'm glad to actually answer those questions because I couldn't before. People always ask, what mod is this? What mod is this? And the mod was given to me. It was not publicly available, but was given to me early. And so it's still given to me early, but again, I can now say that it will get a release. Here we have the Battle of Scarif. So here, new added units are the U-Wings. Very, very cool. We have them charged over here. We actually have TIE Strikers coming in as well, but TIE Strikers were already in the previous version. Here we have some landing craft. I believe the landing craft might be wrong. It might be the landing craft from Force Awakens. I'm not too sure. But here we have some new rebels. We already had the regular Scarif rebels, but now we have them with the Vietnam-style helmets as well. And we have some new alien races, like here. We have the Plo Koon race, which I think are called the Kaldor. I'm not too sure. Here we got this alien race, which was newly added, which is also, of course, in Rogue One. But here, look at this. We have Jyn Erso up in the house. Look how cool she looks. But also K2SO, who I think looks very, very good. Though, of course, proportion-wise, he's a little bit small because I think like he towers way above Jyn Erso over there. So we're going to be assaulting the beach. Things like this are also new, I believe. Some barricades. And one thing that, of course, was requested already last time a lot was, for example, Death Troopers. Now, they did have the Death Trooper guns, but they did not have the Death Troopers themselves. Well, my friends, good news. In this new version, those Death Troopers are absolutely present. So, of course, we don't have to stick to only just Star Wars. How about we do Death Troopers versus ODSTs next time? Not only that, so they've also added the AT-ACT. They actually don't have a working AT-AT yet, but this is actually a turret, meaning that it cannot move, but it is operational. So from this distance, this AT-ACT will actually fire on the men over here, and its blasts are devastating. Some other little details here. You can see here a very low polygon AT-AT here, but the reason for this is that you can actually be inside it and have sort of like a cool cinematic view of it. You can even go into the cockpit, have that cool moment where Veers is looking out over it, so we can kind of like reenact that. So yeah, so again, Scarif looks amazing, full of detail, like not even like large-scale invasions, but also like just smaller areas like this. People already in stream told me about, like, you know, do an invasion of Scarif, you know, landing invasion. You know, we can also do some ODST stuff, you know, imagine the ODSTs dropping from the sky on some of the islands, you know, needing to secure it. That would be awesome. So let's get this thing underway. The mission I made here, kind of sorry for the long intro, but again, it is a lot of big news to digest here about the mod, about the release. It is going down. I'm so excited. So the mission that I made here is that we need to assault the beach, not only capture it, but also destroy the AT-ACT. That's because, or that's why I am equipped with a rocket launcher, and it actually takes 3 rockets to take the ACT down. I think that is very acceptable. It would be weird if one rocket would take it down, but 3 rockets is kind of a punishment, and of course it is enough for the AT-ACT to recognize you. Here we actually are going in. We're storming the beach. Gonna be a little bit laggy in the beginning. Here come the planes. Get off the beach, get off the beach. We have TIE strikers over there. Already got rebels down. Blaster fire. Getting over. These guys are taking cover over here. Good call, guys. Good call. I'm gonna join with you. Hope. Those blasts are either the grenades or they're actually coming from the AT-ACT. They kind of have the same sound. Now the Death Troopers are heading this way. I set their skill percentage incredibly high. Look at how beautiful this looks, people. Ah. TIE strikers over there. There we go. Alright. Let's switch to the rocket launcher. See if we can get a good angle here. There it is. And fire! Oh wow, it actually went down with 1 hit. I guess we hit it really well. Last time I needed 3 hits. Alright. Alright, let's help our friends on the beach to capture it. And again, you don't actually have to stick with big invasion battles. You can actually maybe do some smaller skirmishes on this as well. Even some covert ops. Ooh. Got some rocket action over there from the AI. Ooh, there you can see the flamethrower, so I forgot. So they've added flamethrower units, not only with the vehicles, but also with the units themselves. So we have incinerator troops. Ooh, look at that, Jyn Erso leading forward the troops. What do we do, Jyn? Lead us to victory. Ah, they're K2SO. It's just amazing additions over there. Looks like we took the beach. What about those Death Troopers? Where are they at? I think they're still over there. They're all the way in the back. Now imagine, of course, also playing this with multiplayer. I gotta give it to you. I wanted to play this with Raz and Spiral. Spiral unfortunately doesn't like ARMA very much. You also don't really like seeing Spiral play ARMA, so maybe it's not necessarily that much of a bad thing. But I do like having him around just so that we have more actual people playing than AI, because the AI in ARMA is very limited in my opinion. Again, you cannot really rush a beach very well with the AI. Have some amazing missions ready for you, amazing videos over the coming days. Think, for example, Darth Vader hunting down rebel scum on the Tantive when they stole the plans, kind of like that end scene in Rogue One. We have the Battle of Geonosis with actual Geonosian troopers, the correct color scheme, reminiscent of landing at Point Rain. Such cool design going on. Also, of course, like I said, still things with the Halo crossover. People ask for the droids versus Covenants. Now there's actually a Covenant mod out there that only has elites, but we will definitely have a droids versus elites video as well. Again, for all your Star Wars ARMA action, look no further. This is the channel that will bring that to you. There we go. There we got the Death Troopers. They haven't noticed me yet. So much for that high skill level. So I'm a little surprised they're over here because I gave them the order to actually get to the beach. There we go. There they go. Well, so much for you Death Troopers. Being very threatening. Alright, and that's it. We took the beach. let's not end it there. Let's actually retry this maybe as the Death Troopers. Hopefully we can do a better job than they just did. So let's try this again from the point of the Imperials. Alright guys, we are the Death Troopers over there, over the air. U-Wings, TIE Strikers, battle it out. I actually don't think the AI can still use the air vehicles correctly. Let's help our mates on the beach, shall we? Oh, Jesus. Those rockets flying. It might have actually been, like, I killed the AT-ACT with one rocket. It could have been that some of my teammates had already hit him. Come on! Help our fellow mates on the beaches! Come on! You guys are stormtroopers. Make the Emperor proud. So I really like the touch of like having the rebels come out of these like drop pods. Unfortunately, I could not place the AI in there because they would glitch through it or they would go prone. They would just not interact with it well. You really need humans in order to do that. Okay, there's still a short trooper alive. Ooh. So this guy, come on, dude, use your turrets. Look at that. The Empire had given out a good bounty on the head of Jyn Erso. Let's collect it. Problem is that they have grenades as if they were candy. Trying to look for them. Alright, let's head to that short trooper. You might need some help. I'm here, buddy. Alright. Ooh. Getting suppressed. I got one. Oh, and he got me. I made some more characters playable, so we can definitely switch. I should not... Okay. Actually, hold on. Let's be a stormtrooper. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? I think it was an ace thing. Oh, it's because I'm thought for a moment my name is Sparta. It's Spanta. Guy with the turret isn't doing a whole lot. Ah, there we got Jyn. Oh no! We killed Jyn Erso. Oh. Time to collect that bounty. Speaking of bounty, Boba Fett, Jango Fett are in the mod as well. So we can do some good. It's gonna be non-canon, canon, of course, if you put them two together. But of course, kind of like Star Wars factions, we can have some father-son missions. Jabba's palace is in there, so maybe attack Jabba's palace. See if you can take out the famous bounty hunter Jango or Boba Fett. Raz was already enthusiastic about it because he, with scripting, can do jetpacks. So if we do that, he wants to make a mission where Jango and Boba have jetpacks and like do some flying stuff. Okay, and these guys are still all the way over. Where the hell are they? I think they went further back. Where the hell am I? Yeah, they did. Huh. I increased their skill, but I guess their fleeing option is still quite high. Kind of strange. Again, the detail, it looks so much better than I thought. It's gorgeous. Like, this is prettier than Tanoa. I cannot wait to do all kinds of cool missions. Oops, sorry. Things looks like it quite a down, but we definitely did not win. We died. I would like, after this, I would like to try one last time. I'm not too sure if you can, but I would like to see if I can play as the AT-ACT. I think you can, but I could be wrong. Again, if it's a turret, you would not be able to move, but you would be able to aim and fire. Now the clones also got some extra units, some extra colors. I'm not that much of a clone expert to come to recognize other like legions, divisions. Yeah, there's rebel scum over there. There's a lot of open ground here. Of course, it could be cool to have this as a multiplayer as well with like a Death Trooper squad. Oh, yep, I see him. I see him. Shit. Oh, shit! Ah, I'm wounded. Yep. I couldn't run. They hit me in the leg. We can switch back, but like that's all the way first, so I think you guys know. So let's try one last time if we can actually play as the AT-ACT. Alright, so I was wrong. We could not actually play as the AT-CT. Or AT-ACT. So just going to end it with a U-wing. Oh, Jesus. Oh my dear God. Now first person is weird. Open wings. There we go. Look at that. How cool that looks. Dear God, this is fast. Holy shit. Looks like something out of Gundam. Again, it's so difficult to make a mission with the air units here because they're so quick.
Hold fire!
Jesus. There we go.
Enemy spotted. Static MG. 1.5 clicks. Bearing 330.
Also break. Okay, now it seems to slow down a little bit. Flapping the wings again. Yeah, look how cool that is, people. Alright, I'm just gonna fly to the top. Actually going to take that off. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, for more information, check out the links that are put into the description. And expect a lot more Star Wars Epic ARMA these few days. See all what's new and what you can expect in some of the release. Thanks so much for watching. Of course, recommendations and suggestions on certain scenarios, including some of these new mods, are also still welcome. Sunday, the showcase video will be shown. I highly suggest you guys watch that. It's not going to have any action, but at least you get to see what's all in the mod, and it might give you a good idea of some of the suggestions to do for some certain scenarios. Thanks so much, guys. I will see you guys next time.